Stars like ladders in the sky keep burning, burning. It's crazy how the storms keep raging. And I'm here trying to keep my heart from aching. It's funny how the world keeps turning. But here with you, it's like my life's returning. Whoa, it's crazy how we're not just falling. But I'm losing balance here, my heart's gone all in, all in. Starlight burning in the night sky. This feels like a lifetime.
Oh man, it's been a while since we played some Marvel Rivals. It's been a while, man.
Things will turn better. We could be together. Underneath the stars.
We got the TikTok set up. Got the kick set up. Now it's gonna set up on the YouTube. And we're ready to grind. Man, like I said, it's been a while though. Oh man.
Starlight burning in the night sky. This feels like a lifetime moment with you.
Almost done, y'all. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the wait. We could be together underneath the stars. Ba-da-da-da.
It's starlight burning in the night sky. This feels like a lifetime moment with you. One day
All right.
things will turn out better. We could be together underneath the stars.
All right. We're loading up some Marvel Rivals for the first time. I got my monster in me. Ooh. I got some food that's supposed to be coming here. We'll see. Ordered it a while ago.
As atoms collide, death eats life, creeping.
Fucking starving over here, bro.
You've done all you can to change me for yourself. Blistering skin that shines, I climb out to find myself by myself. Please just hold
All right. All right. It's been a while since I've actually played. Somehow I'm still in Diamond 1. There's 3 days and 4 hours left before the reset. I'm in Diamond 1 still. That's kind of crazy. Let's do a Doom match. We're gonna do a Doom match. A little bit of a warm up.
You're on your own this time. So
It's been a while since I've played this game, so y'all give me a little bit of a break. You know, it's gonna be like a learning experience all over again. You know what I'm saying?
God of mischief and the king of Asgard. Why would anyone want order when they could enjoy chaos?
you've got one job. Take down as many enemies as you can.
There are an I outnumber you. This oak must be his enemy assistance. I'm gone. I have many faces. No, thank me later.
Oh, come back, Mr. Wolverine. Aw, coward.
Sniper, we are all targets. I have triumphed.
There we go.
As always, the more the merrier. They are
Whoa.
I'm gone. Never stood a chance.
All right.
Nothing keeps me down for long. Beware the Onk, friends. I have many faces. I'm gone. Still need you. I outnumber you.
Why am I getting banged on over here? You surprised by that phase win? I'll be honest, I didn't even see it. I almost forgot, bro. I was working all night tonight. How was the match? Bro, I almost forgot about that. By the time I clicked on it, the series was over, and they were doing TSM versus Shopify Blend, or just starting that, and I never got to see what the
Merrier. Oh, I'm fine.
what the series scores was. Thank you very much for letting me know, brother.
My favorite.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up on Halo Data Hive after this. I'm just saying, if you remember anything about the score or like what was memorable about it, let me know, brother.
I'm gone.
Hold on one second.
Nothing keeps me down for long. was nothing for a god.
The other team needs to eliminate 6 more players. The other team needs to eliminate 5 more players. The other team needs to eliminate 4 more players.
That almost hurt. A futile attempt.
The other team needs to eliminate 3 more players.
Fantastic! Ha ha! Ha ha!
My bad, yo, my bad.
Let me return the favor.
Oh no, you didn't even spoil anything at all. No, you good. I was gonna check it anyways. I just had forgot about it. My bad, my bad.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! I have many faces. Your god is suffering. What unusual beasts Midgard has. Our foes draw near. I have tried. Sniper! I am. Another go. The
The other team needs to eliminate 2 more players.
I still need you. I am more than just a trickster. The
The other team needs to eliminate 1 more player.
The moon haunts you. They dare to lay hands on me? Our foes draw near. Your god is suffering.
Oh, we on it, Lexi. We on it. It's been a while, though. It's been a while. How you been the wonderful, not toxic, Lexi? I don't care what anybody says. It's been a while since we played. Oh my gosh. And I just realized I don't have anything I'm using my paddles and buttons for. Lead Tony to the CDL to Casdale. Believe it or not, I have been hit up a bunch of times, not about the CDL, but about a bunch of Call of Duty gigs and whatnot. And I've been considering. I've been wanting to. I mean, I keep saying that I'm gonna try to look into it and whatnot. I'm gonna keep trying to. I'm gonna keep trying to pay attention to the league, and so far every year, I'll be honest, I haven't, but I really want to get into it, at least on like a very ground level type of thing. I really do, but I haven't done it yet. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everyone topped up safely through this, but Iffy is still holding on to that Meteor M for when Healy's actually utilizes their own ultimate.
Yeah, and right now, one below all, just trying to get this point. 60% here for the side of Cafe Noir. Have used a ton of ultimates, but we'll see the last stand very shortly. Not even needing it right now, as 762 finds a pick early on.
I've heard a little bit of Miles just because he's one of the, the best play-by-plays in the world. I don't think I've heard of Chance, but again, I'm sorry, I should say I've heard of the name, but I don't think I've actually heard him commentate before. But like I said, I also haven't watched too much of it. I need to check it out. I think Miles actually have casted Halo in the past at some point in time. I don't know when, but I believe I heard he's casted Halo at some point.
Get everyone close and look at the thing, but out comes the Monster Hulk. Final Judgment will be able to diminish him down to Bruce Banner form immediately, as Cafe Noir have only lost one Vanguard. The regeneration domain keeps everyone alive through the rest of that Final Judgment, and now it's gonna be up to their own to hold that space. If he's already
Give me 1 second, my food just got here.
Getting any form of value, and it's gonna be a last stand in the pocket for 762 to make sure that everyone else is kept off of the point for good.
Wow, and that is a tough look, but well played by Cafe Noir, who are just keeping this momentum in their favor and holding the point from 0 to 100 as we progress forward to Carousel, still holding on to that last stand.
It's a tough time. It's a tough Vanguard life, it feels, for Chocos right now, right? Go in the Gur, get countered by the Wolverine. Go into the Thing to counter the Wolverine, get treated as a pincushion by the Punisher.
Yeah, it's very tough with raw poke damage right now, as, when you're playing the Thing. The Thing is going to get a change here in Season 3 for those who maybe did not see it. We're actually able to use one of your defensive dash cooldowns to dash towards an enemy, which will help him in some of these poke compositions. A ton of fun to play with, and actually, if you land your right-click on anyone in the sky, they will fall directly out of the sky. So an awesome change coming here for the Thing.
Yeah, speaking about falling, people might be falling out of this eternal bond if one below all don't position.
I'm gonna turn off my camera for a bit because I'm about to eat real quick. My food came in mad late, but I'm here. I'm starving. So I'm gonna turn off my camera for just a little bit while I eat this food.
So we can have a look and follow along with Hopeful ziplining out to get into a good position to set up that culling turret and start building up to the next Final Judgment.
Remember, folks, if Cafe Noir takes this W, they progress towards the grand finals and get their share of that prize if they take home the W. 6K in their pocket from just an in-house tournament. You gotta love to see it. Just a tournament you can get together with some buddies and try to perform and make it as far as you can. Maybe get to the pro scene at some point. Up in the sky we go again on the high ground here with Loki.
Chance with the one casting the Shotzi insane 4-piece. Ooh, I'm gonna need a clip of that. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Now Sam as well, and that is what you needed to see for one below all.
That's the slam dunk that you needed, indeed. Setting immediately finding the Loki mid copy of the Eternal Bond. Hopeful 52% to that next final judgment as well is going to be able to get that ultimate without having to worry about the Magneto turning the pressure onto him. But now Sam can be set up to make it really paranoid for Cafe Noir to be able to find that space. A little bit of poke pressure getting exchanged by both of those Magnetos, trying to build the ultimate up as quickly as they possibly can. But One Below All still having to respect the fact that Meteor M and Final Judgment is going to be coming through from their opponent first. 762 finds a good grab into a lost stand to take down both of the strategists. And what could have been a good fight for One Below All is falling apart. They just have no one left.
Wow, that was just so mean. That was a brutal last stand, finding a ton of value. And again, looks like the side of Cafe Noir are going to turn that momentum back in their favor here. And One Below All holding on to 3 ults. We'll have this advantage in the next fight, but Coach being very close is going to even those odds.
Yeah, but if he has the Meteor M, so if it comes down to a Punisher versus Punisher, Hopeful's still going to be able to have that regeneration domain to try and keep them up against the healing output that Voop can put out with a copy of Eternal Bond right now. It's going to be up to the Punishers. Which ultimate finds more value? Out comes the Terror Cape, out comes the Final Judgment on both sides. Voop hasn't gone for the God of Mischief, instead it's a regeneration domain as Cafe are actually giving up the ground, utilizing both the Dagger Dome as well as the regeneration domain of their own. Now we get to see the copy of the Eternal Bond come on through for One Below All to start taking this space, but Hopeful is still trying to find where that Cloak and Dagger is to cancel it out early.
Sam gonna find one with the last stand there, and that is big as Coach goes down. And that is a huge pick as it is a strategist, but we see right now Sam gonna find Hulk. Down goes Bruce. Bruce now gonna be 1 HP, and he falls as Tones goes down, and One Below All regaining positioning with ult advantage in this next fight. But 762 being very close here in Kanuya as well. This will be a battle, but it's all about can Cafe Noir can shut this down right now. If they get this next fight, it will be a stagger fest for the final point.
One Below All still staggered. Heelys went down late in that fight. And unfortunately, Tones did get traded, but the Hulk can just jump back to it immediately. Cafe Noir have full numbers,
wow.
And they're going to commit. Grabs the Loki out of the regen domain with the last stand, finds the pick instantly onto Voov, who would have been able to get the God of Mischief up in the fight as well. And Cafe Noir will be able to find the flip, just taking advantage of the fact that they had a 6 versus 5.
Yeah, Cafe Noir seemingly winning these alt fights when there's even trades. Just seems like they've got the momentum, they've got the confidence in these fights. It looks like we're going to see an alt here from the side of Voob, soon to be Runads and Sam as well. But outside of that, it's going to be for Cafe. They're going to have Iffy, they're going to have Hopeful, and they're building quickly with Coach, which you know how fast Cloak and Dagger can get alt charge here as we start this next fight. Hopeful holding on to this Final Judgment. Ready to engage early. Here comes the throw from Sam. Ready for that last stand, but it gets matched by the Final Judgment. That is CC immune. You cannot get last stand through that, so it makes it far more difficult. As we do see the Bond go out, out goes that Cape as well, keeping the team healthy on a point, retaking positioning. One Below All, waiting for Sam now to utilize. And here comes the throw, going directly towards the backline, going to try to tackle them in. But that shield is out, waiting this cooldown. Here it is! Sam taking a few.
Damn!
All right, excuse me, down goes Coach and Hopeful, and that could be enough for them as they are at 82 and climbing.
Yeah, Cafe Noir was trying to absorb that attack so that Coach could build the Eternal Bond and they could play second part of the fight with the better sustain. Now they're going to have the Eternal Bond. Hope was even actually coming back in on the Psylocke just to be able to provide off-angle pressure, as well as potentially turn One Below All's attention to dealing with them and not sending the Wolverine onto one of the strategists who have those ultimates bolt on up, as Coach needs to be able to survive this fight. The Wolverine's looking for the pick. 762 goes down. Coach gets the Eternal Bond up. Can the Christ find them? He's tracking where the dash could be. He doesn't manage to find the interception. And
Hey, little baby.
seconds. Heelys has the
My fault. My camera's off right now. I'm eating right now. My fault.
And it's
Thank you so much for the. Oh my gosh, for the 5 months. The 5 months.
They look much better in those fights. They still lost a few neutral and even trades, but even then, coming back there in that final fight, retaking and holding, and that is a momentum shifter. You do look now, Cafe Noir is going to have ult advantage just slightly here in the first fight. We might see if he used that relatively.
I'm eating a
early
Popeyes
and
wrap.
as well. So we will see an aggressive start from Cafe, but One Below All at least taking 1 point, potentially shifting that momentum, trying to turn this into a reverse sweep.
Yeah, that's sort of the domino impacts as well that you get to see when Strangers banned outright. Capino had to have Hopeful go into the Psylocke, 762, even flexing onto the Magic just so you can go for heroes that have a little bit more faster movement abilities to get into the fight, because you don't get the ability to just portal everybody back from spawn onto the point itself. It's so important that you're the one in control when those fights start heading towards the 90% for that reason, so you can keep the meta composition that you yourself picked out at the start of the fight. As we can see, Iffy going to be starting things off with that Meteor M, but doesn't really have a good opportunity to utilize it. You're going to be waiting for Voob to build up the God of Mischief, so you can try and shut the Eternal Bond copy down instead, as what is going to be opening up the fight are the fastballs. Both the Thing and the Wolverine with that Hulk can also...
Yeah, I haven't
get
played Marvel
thrown,
Rivals
so it's
in
gonna be
a
Arrow.
minute. I'm excited.
760 has already been able to find Heelys, but the regen domain is going to be able to keep the Cloak and Dagger safe.
An absolute Hail Mary from downtown, and Iffy here with the neutral pick there onto Chuckles is huge, and the Meteor M does not land on the transfer of the Eternal Bond, so that is value for the side of One Below Wall, who are still staying healthy. Out goes the Last Stand, does not find much value there either. Everybody staying healthy on this ultimate. Here we go with the final judgment. Ton of damage out. Iffy at 1 HP.